I am here on behalf of New Voices Are Rising. I was born and raised in East Oakland, and I am 18 years old. I believe we can all agree that clean air is a fundamental right. Yet millions of people are denied that right every day. Me and my East Oakland community are a part of this. I can't tell you how many times me and my parents visited the emergency room for my little sister, a 7-year-old little girl who has asthma and describes it by saying it feels like breathing through a straw. All because she wanted to be outside playing at the park down the block and going outside for recess at school, never realizing that there's an industrial factory and big dirty diesel trucks polluting from 9 to 5 every day around her schools, at our parks, and around our home. How do you escape this when it's all around you? It is clear that my community, a community of low-income people of color, experiences this because we are targeted, with only industrial areas right next to our homes and dirty diesel trucks all around our houses. Our experiences are real, and the consequences of polluted air are all around East Oakland. East Oakland needs to be given the necessary support so we can breathe without fear. This is important because as we wait for this change, we are battling day by day to survive. I know the process of designating communities as a priority community is a tough process in terms of deciding what communities to prioritize, but that doesn't mean we can give up on East Oakland, and I hope to see East Oakland as a priority community in the next year. Also, as I'm wrapping up, I just want to say, on behalf of the New Voices Are Rising and the Rose Foundation, that we recently found out that our program was selected for funding to keep carrying out AB617 work. We are extremely grateful with the board for the funding, and we hope the board keeps supporting similar programs like ours in order to carry out more AB617 work. I also want to thank everyone who came out today for their own communities. I know what it feels like to think you don't have a voice. There's so much work to do in this world, and I'm glad there's community leaders standing up for the issues they care about, because that's the only way we will move forward. Thank you.
I'm located in Oakland, California. I live in Oakland near the Havensport area, and even though today I was supposed to have been in school, I made the decision to be here in the presence of within my community and be the voice that draws attention to the poor quality that East Oakland is continuing to face. From the walks of Oakland, I see the people that are young to old who come from different ethnic backgrounds. This is what makes Oakland beautiful. Its diversity and a strong sense of advocacy for justice despite the other social justice issues that we face. The narrative that is left unspoken about East Oakland is its pollutions and it's the pollution and the health problems that community members are developing. I worry about the well-being of my community, but it's also scary to know that not many of them are aware that their health is at risk. As a student, I, alongside other students, are stepping up towards the inequalities within the systematic oppression that we continue to encounter. I have been told to enjoy my youth and to have fun, but I can't rest, especially knowing that my community is suffering. Ways that we help our community members is through education in addressing these issues, but it isn't enough. There is little to no action taking place to help us eradicate this issue of air pollution, and it feels like our advocacy and the voices are unheard. Today I come forth to you in hopes that you can consider East Oakland in the future as a priority community under AB 617. Yet again, we are also asking for more action to be taken. You have the authority to make my community a better place in ways such as working towards improving the efficiency of the trucks that pass by our neighborhoods, enforcing and holding up to standards our local air districts and existing laws and regulations. Thank you.
My name is Michaela Patton, and I am the program assistant for the New Voices Are Rising program, which is a youth environmental justice group through the Rose Foundation based in Oakland, California. Apart from that, I've also lived in Oakland my entire life, and I'm currently a resident of East Oakland. Today, I am here because time can no longer be lost. For too long, communities like East Oakland, Modesto, Carson, and the Eastern Coachella Valley have been left behind due to many racist and classist policies such as redlining and segregation. They can no longer be forgotten. They have been left to deal with the burdens of poor air quality and the health effects due to that. The AB 617 process is a good start, but more needs to be done. There needs to be pressure on the governor's office as well as the legislature to allocate more funds to the overall AB 617 process. We are willing to help you do this, but we do need your support. Without the addition of more funds, marginalized and impacted communities are forced to fight over resources instead of build together and build capacity. Even if communities are not selected through AB 617, policies need to be created and things need to be done. CARB and local air districts can improve air quality without AB 617. CARB needs to go to these communities and create realistic and tangible solutions that the community wants and needs, such as more enforcement mechanisms, a local clean air ordinance, and a clean truck rule. AB 617 already shows that CARB understands the importance of listening to community members first and foremost. And as a grantee, we understand the commitment CARB has to the AB 617 process. However, do not wait for AB 617 to make change in these communities. Thank you for taking the time to listen.